Guys, it's Ananda here. I am making this video for people who are either taking a workshop with me or a class, tutorial or something, and you need your natal chart for it. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do your chart in the way that I will be talking about it. So it will be helpful to have it formatted and created in this way. So I am at astro.com, and this is not the only place that you can get your chart for free. It's just the one I'm the most familiar with. So this is a free website. I don't think you have to have an account, but if you do have an account, it will save your information, and I think you can save up to maybe 100 different birth information for about 100 people. So that's pretty cool. So I am not going to log in so you can see what this looks like if you don't have an account. So right here, I'm going to go to free horoscopes, and then I'm going to go to the third column here, and I'm going to go down and click extended chart selection. So here we have, okay, so we have an option for guest users. So I'm just going to click this. It says click here as a guest user. I'm having my coffee. Just want to show you just a little reminder. This says what the mind can conceive, it can achieve. Some good coffee messages. Okay. So this is where you put in your information. So I'm just going to create a fictitious person. I'm going to say this person's name is Awesome Goddess. This is a female. I'm going to say her birthday is December 12th, 12/12. And I'm going to say it's 1973. And I'm just going to say, let's do 11/11 for her birth time. That's fun. Now, where do we want her to be born? Let's say she's born in the United States, maybe in, let's say, Mohegan, Maine. So I'm going to click here where it says show hide extended settings. We want that. Going to leave it in automatic time zone, I guess. We'll see. Okay. So click here for options for zodiac and houses. Oh, actually, no. We're going to go back up to where it says sections here. Chart type, natal chart wheel. That's what we want. Now, just in case you're taking a class with me where you need your composite chart or your natal chart with transits or a synastry chart, I do have another video on doing your synastry chart, but just in case. So if you click on this drop down menu here, the synastry chart is right there. Okay, if you're doing your composite chart, it's going to be this first one here, composite chart midpoint method. Okay, and then if you want natal with transits, just scroll down and it's right here, natal chart and transits. Okay, we also, well, I might as well tell you everything that we might be using. Down here we have progressed chart right here. We might be using that at some point. And then we're going to look at draconic chart here. So all of those things that you may need if you're taking a class with me are right here. And if you have questions, just give me a holler and I'll help out. So house system, this is important. I use equal house, okay? If you don't have, if you're a beginner and you don't have like a favorite house system, I would suggest to use Equal House because then we'll be using the same thing. But if you are not a beginner, well, you wouldn't be on this video if you weren't a beginner, I don't think. But, you know, Placidus is here. That's one that people use a lot. And then also whole signs is here. I never use whole signs. I will occasionally use Placidus if I'm just sort of checking something. I almost exclusively use equal houses because that's just what I like. That's what works for me. So next section, going to leave that, display and calculation options. Okay, so we are going to click descending node, and then we're going to go over here to the third row. We're going to click aspects to Chiron and aspects to lunar node and eclipses. Okay, now in additional objects, for the basic chart, the only thing I want you to click in this box is vertex and Chiron. So I think to do, if I click that, yeah. So I think you have to hold Control if you're going to click multiple things. Now, it's possible that Chiron will already be there because we clicked aspects to Chiron, but I'm actually not 100% sure. So I'm just going to do that to be sure. Now, if we are doing something where I say we're going to look at a certain asteroid, and I give you the asteroid number, over here where it says manual entry, this is where you would type in those asteroid numbers if we're doing that. So you just type in the number, like say if I was going to do, let's see, Isis, Osiris, Psyche, Eros. So notice there are no spaces in between these numbers, just the number, comma, next number, comma, next number, comma. Okay, I'm going to take those out though. So we should be ready. So I'm going to click here and see if the chart looks right. All right, so here we go. Awesome Goddess, born December 12th, 1973, natal sign. Okay. Natal chart, sun sign rather, natal sign, that makes sense. So here we have the chart. We have the vertex. We have, oh, we're missing the midheaven. Oh no, it's right here. I'm sorry, it was in that stellium. So here's the midheaven. This is an axis. The IC is right here. Vertex, the anti-vertex is over here. But all of that I will go into in another video called The Anatomy of a Natal Chart. Maybe The Anatomy of an Astrology Chart. I'm not sure which. When I get that recorded, I will put the link to that in the description box below. And so here you have it. Now let's see, if you wanted to print this, I wonder how you do that. Print chart down here. Print chart, how to print the chart. Okay. To print the chart without the text shown on this page, please click on the image. So you click on the chart, here we go. And so here is the chart for you to print, which I actually really recommend. It's quite likely that the work that we're doing together will be, a lot of it will be offline. I like to do a lot of this work, you know, not looking at a screen. So to have your chart printed is a very nice thing, because then you just have it and you can check it, look at it whenever you need to. Okay, I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, just let me know.